show my
Hey, what's up, Thrift fam? Welcome from downtown Toronto, the heart of Chinatown, Toronto. In fact, this is Yonge and Dundas Square, Toronto's equivalent of Times Square. And reason for this little downtown Toronto walkabout is I'm actually going off to Niagara, and just around the corner there is the coach terminal, Toronto coach terminal, which I will be heading out from. And unfortunately, look, there's a guy playing some drums there, look, to add some acoustics and background music to this vibrant and lively part of Toronto City Centre. And as I said, this is the heart of downtown. This is the Eaton Centre here, the largest mall in Canada, I believe. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm heading off to Niagara Falls for the afternoon, so you may even be getting a little Niagara Falls walkabout video, who knows. We'll see what's up. Look, there's some billboards up there, some of the tall sky rises, and some very, very grey buildings. So some of you may or may not have been to Toronto. So this is a little look at one of its attractions, a bit of a shopping centre up there, rooftop patio at the Jack Astor's. And this is it. This is Toronto's Times Square on a Friday afternoon. It's pretty empty, except for some people waiting for the sightseeing bus. And this here is Yonge Street, the longest road in North America. Just down there is Lake Ontario, and across the other side of that will be New York State. So there's also a strip club called the Zanzibar just down there. We could have gone and had a little gander at, but we're not going to have a gander at the Zanzibar today. There's some stuff up there, look. Little look into the heart of the downtown Toronto. This guy's giving out some stuff. Get yourself a free Koran over there if that's what you want. Little girl with a heavy looking box. This guy's probably smoked some crack and preaching something. We don't know what his deal is. Nice little dog over there, hot dog stand. So walking down, what street is this? I don't even fucking know. Yeah, this is Dundas Street. Of course it is. We just left Yonge, and this is Dundas Street. See some very, very tall buildings. A lot of people aren't about. As I say, it's a Friday lunchtime. It is August, although lots of clouds coming over. And as much as I hate to say it, there is a little pinch of fall in the air. We are starting to get closer and closer to the autumn months, or the fall months if you're in North America. And as I said, when you get to the end of August, you start getting those little fears of the cold weather's not that far away. So let's see some of the sights and sounds. This is a bit of a fancy Joey Eaton Centre grill and lounge. There's some people enjoying lunch there out on the patio. And you know for sure people are substituting shit there. Well, look at that, a bearded beater boy with some french fries and not a salad. That's a rare sight in Toronto. And you witnessed it here, people. It does actually exist. People do still eat french fries with their burgers and not salads. But I think that's because of the simulated reality that the salad bandits come and see me so frequently. So yeah, this is a bit it. There's a Rexall drugstore there. This is the entrance to the Toronto Eaton Centre, one of the biggest malls in North America. And there's me, you can see me in the window there, look, hello. Looking pretty dapper on this Friday afternoon, if I do say so myself. Or not, I don't know. But let's make our way across the road, and you might see another couple of little interesting buildings. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a view of the CN Tower up close, because we are kind of a little bit in and amongst the high-rises down here in this part of the Toronto City Centre, and probably won't be able to get a good view of it from here. And we don't want to be wandering too far out of the way. Some people here making some homemade jewellery and things, less than $10 each. That Indian's very nice. He fell down an elevator shaft. You can read that for yourself. Pause it and read it. But there's something about he fell down an elevator shaft. Only Fools and Horses, British TV show, comes to mind. Wonderful comedy show where Uncle Albert kept falling down cellars in pubs for insurance jobs. But there's the Toronto's famous Sick Kids Hospital. That building there, that's City Hall. And there's a couple of nice tall skyscrapers up there. Look, that's the Bank of Montreal building. So we're going to cross the road here. And the bus terminal is just around the corner there. So I was just actually at the bus terminal, but the unfortunate thing was I missed my bus by 2 minutes. and had to wait till the next one to Niagara at 2. So a little bit of a nightmare. So I figured while I'm here, let's utilise the time. There's a 24 hours Denny there that's shit. And look at this guy. That's very restful and relaxing. But yeah, we've got the green man. We can come and cross the road. This boy looking his pickup truck causing a bit of problem here, and you know, this is supposed to be where you cross the road, but people can't drive, and especially penis compensating large truck drivers, they certainly don't know how to drive. So you bet your bottom dollar those guys in there were flicking each other's dicks quite frequently at stoplights, because that's what dick flickers do, they flick each other's dicks. This is a bit of a famous spot in Toronto, the Uncle Tetsu's, or Uncle Testes as I sometimes mispronounce it, but Uncle Tetsu's Japanese cheesecake. Sometimes if the line will be round the block for it. There's a dark little alley. I'm pretty sure if we went down there we might see some crackheads, but yeah, wearing masks. Interesting. I did see some very funny characters a little while ago wearing some what looked like cosplay costumes with wings and kind of bizarre looking outfits going on. But this here is the coach terminal, Great Toronto lines. You can see a little bit more downtown. There's the Red Lobster where Milhouse from The Simpsons likes to go. Never been myself, don't really like fish or lobster, so I've never ever been to a Red Lobster. There's Rex's Bar and Kitchen, that's been there for as long as you can imagine. And there was the world's biggest bookshop, used to be there, but they knocked it down. Toronto for you, had something come a little bit special. So there's some more tall buildings. There's a guy over there in orange leggings and no shirt, and oh my god, what a bizarre looking bunch of people they are. And you know, he's just wearing his shirt like that. So he is wearing leggings, what the fuck. Yeah, well, I don't really know what he's trying to do, but they're a bizarre looking bunch of people. Nice looking truck there. It's a pretty badass looking truck. Nice. And he even give us a little wave. Shame he didn't give us a bit of a honk of his horn, because that would have been nice. Yeah, this is a little bit of a... Yeah, there's nothing to see here really, but as I said, I'm just killing a little bit of time as I'm waiting for my bus to Niagara, which should be here around, I don't know, 20-30 minutes perhaps. So the Sick Kids Hospital, I actually used to work in the Sick Kids Hospital in a restaurant. They do have a little like kind of plaza food courty thing in there with a few stores and places to grab a bite to eat. And like that girl there, she's got her Uncle Testu's cheesecake bag. And they are things that you will see a lot of if you live in Toronto from time to time. Look, there's another one right there. Uncle Testu's cheesecake. People love Uncle Testu's cheesecake here in Toronto. I actually make a mean cheesecake myself and then like to put on a stick and deep fry it. Maybe I'll do that for you girls and boys one day at work if I get some time in a interesting place downtown Toronto. Very interesting place. We could just kind of almost stand on this corner and something's bound to present itself as possibly humorous or entertaining, but we won't be doing that, because once you kind of put that shit out there, nothing will happen. There's a girl in some very brightly coloured pants riding a bike on this Friday afternoon in sort of the heart of downtown Toronto. So there's nothing really other to the report. There's nothing going on other than I'm just killing time. Thought, why not make a little walkabout of some of the downtown area of Toronto? And I don't really want to go too far out of my way to actually, you know what, we're at the bus station, so let's just walk to the end of this block and maybe we might catch another little glimpse of some more buildings. Although we should have gone that way, that was a much more entertaining street. So see what's going on here. There's some people probably getting out of that Uber off on a little trip somewhere. They've got lots of bags. And you know, coach terminals in airports and very interesting places, because people who are usually in them, they all tell a story or two. There's a nice looking truck. Wonder if that's some penis compensation, but yeah, and the shit hitting the fan, that looks like that'll get you out of trouble for sure. Nice looking truck indeed. Says it's a V8. It's a nice looking wheels, US Army case. Yeah, that is a nice looking truck. Hello. See, people don't pay attention, they're just looking at their phones. And I'm going to be getting on here. There's some buses here, not that bus, there's a Greyhound. Look, we have the Greyhound up here in Canada too. So look at those clouds up there. Oh, look at that, got over 10 minutes. So no smoking within 20 feet of the main entrance. And it's a little bit unfair. There's another part of the coach terminal over there. Look, that one's going, or just arrived. We got ourselves a Circle K, Koto House Japanese grill, and look at that, a Starbucks. Starbucks on every corner almost. Some more buildings and stuff. And that's the other part of City Hall there. It's like two buildings. They kind of make an arc shape. So yeah, we ain't gonna walk that far. There's Dundas Street West again. He's talking about giving somebody anything financially they want. Maybe he's trying to buy himself a girlfriend off the internet. Who knows? Weird things goes on in public these days. Luckily we haven't seen a public execution yet, although give it time, we might see one any time if we hang around long enough. So yeah, this is some part of the city, and we're back down, just done a complete circuit. There's the Denny's, this shit, don't go there. It really is a disappointment. Yeah, had a nice looking haircut. Not, but there you go. Probably spent a lot of time this morning getting his hair. There's a yoga tree. I think there was little condos up there, and they'd probably go for a fair price. Expensive part of town to be living in. Look at that. Seize the day. Come in. Get a unicorn. Yeah, see unicorns fucking everywhere. Human trafficking business there. Nail bars and spas. That's exactly where they are. If they're not giving rubbing tugs down in Chinatown, they're painting your nails in downtown. Maybe they rotate a little bit. Couple of hours nails, couple of hours rubbing and tugging, shish kebabs. Another one of these kind of fancy little Japanese spots. Don't know why there's so many little Japanese things in and around here, but there are. And as you can see, it's a very multicultural city. We've seen all sorts of people, Asians, Arabic people, a funny dude in the funny pants with his shirt off, and diversity here in Canada. So there we are. I've just done the full block and a circuit, and there you go. That's the model of what they want you to look like. This guy here with his tattoo on his hand and his big old beard and the haircut like the guy we just seen around the corner, but that guy, he didn't have the beard going on. Hey, and there's that truck again. Or no, it's a similar looking truck, but not the same one. And look, there you go. There's the things in the Uncle Tested shops. Buy 5 get 1 free. Uncle Tested. So yeah, good old Uncle Testy. That's the smallest I think I've ever seen a queue here. And this is how much street food costs here in Toronto. Let's see how much the street meat sticks cost. And you can have a little look. Got some meat sticks in. All beef jumbo hot dog. Chicken hot dog, what the fuck, veggie hot dog, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Polish sausage, Italian sausage, German sausage, and a cold drink and water. So
I'll see you later.
Yep, that's it, people. We went round the block of the Toronto coach terminal and saw a little bit of the city sights that you can save yourself the money coming in. As a yellow school bus. Go in a very flowery summery dress. Don't know what's going on with the eyebrows though. They were a little bit fucking woo, a bit way. But anyway, people, let's round this up looking at the tall buildings at the downtown Toronto, as we do get close to 15 minutes, so that's a great spot to finish it on. There's a ginger bearded beater on his bike with his little turn-ups and his shoes. And that's about it. We're going to end it on the ginger bearded beater boy, although we've still got 20 seconds to kill. So Alan partridging it up and trying to just kill out some time to get a nice round 15 minutes video for you, thrift fam, on this Friday afternoon in downtown Toronto. Walkabout, shit video productions for me, the Thrift Store Prepper. See you in the next one.